Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Bobcats going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And, of course, the games tonight, Greg, the last before Thanksgiving. And no games scheduled for tomorrow.
It's always nice. The NBA gives everyone Thanksgiving off. The players certainly appreciate it. And it acts as a nice bookend to start the season.
Now here's Howard. Charlotte moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. And the shot will not go from Leitner. Nash outside. Pass to Franklin. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now, here's Howard. He had 25 points last game. Now, here's Williamson. Williamson double team. Leitner drills the three-pointer.
And almost 7 feet tall. Leitner, one of the better shooters for a big man.
They set the screen, and Nowitzki has it in the corner. Fires the 3. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Dallas with it. Clock at 4. 13 feet away. The Bobcats pull it in. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now, here's Nash. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. Yep, it counts.
And Nash, really just pure genius in that pick and roll. You give him any kind of space, and he's going to whip the pass right through the teeth of the defense.
Here's Dickow. Pass to Alexander. Williamson outside. Here's Dickow, defended by Nash. Back to Williamson. And the rejection by Bradley. And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
A different look for Dallas. Wang, he's checked in for Bradley. Jones comes in for Franklin. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
That's heads-up basketball to find a teammate with a good look right there.
Nowitzki a screen. It's Nash with the drive. Yes, that goes in.
And I love that take from the Canadian Nash. A cunning and decisive attacker.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Dickow. Now, here's Howard. Williamson with it, defended by Jones. Here's Dickow. He had 16 points in the win against the Knicks in New York. On the clock, here's Leitner. No good from outside. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki outside. Outside, Jones. Nash with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. Nash has got 5.
You know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice high arching shot. A deadly three-point shooter, too.
Here's Dickow. Hasn't made one yet.
And this young rookie, Howard, can jump out of the gym. He's an athletic monster.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Charlotte trailing, and the call will be against Dante Jones. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Pod Colzine's checked in for Wang. And Harris subbed in for Steve Nash. Here's Dickow. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Williamson. To the paint, deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds to the Bobcats as Charlotte retains possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Franklin's checked in for Nowitzki. So it's the Bobcats now, trailing by 2. Good.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Podkolzin. Rebounded by Howard. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Trailblazers in the Rose Garden.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And it's Williamson missing. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Drills it from outside.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass, perfect rhythm on that jumper.
Out to the wing. Howard with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Dickow, the pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. Harris looking it over. There's a screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The Bobcats making a switch here. Naharaz checked in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Harris with the ball for Dallas. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this group. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Now here is Harris. A 17-point game for him in the win against Portland from about 19 feet.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Bobcats call time here. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Wang comes in for Podkolzin. And it's Cardinal in for Franklin. Here is Nahara. No scoring in this one. Here's Dickow, guarded by Harris. 4 on the clock. Here's Howard. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. So it's the Mavericks now. 6-point lead. Harris outside. Pass to Cardinal. It's intercepted. Here's Nahara. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's Dallas with it. Following the score by Charlotte. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Delk. Rebounded by Nahara.
Mavericks foul.
The Bobcats making a switch here.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Bobcats trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Pass to Potapenko. Here's Stevenson. Trains it from beyond the arc. And now just a 1-point Maverick lead.
Drilling that catch and shoot. Caught it and shot it with confidence.
Here's Harris. Plays it up and banks it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Dickow, guarded by Harris. Here's Potapenko. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You know, you got to bring some extra fire and some physicality to your game inside that paint. That's how he gets the shot off despite the foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's Nash, and he gets the bucket. Nash has got 7.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Here is Nahara. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Charlotte moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Nash outside.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Williamson is checked in for Charlotte.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Dickow. Back to Williamson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's Nash. 9 points in the game so far. To the wing on the left. There's 1:47 left to play here in the first. They set the pick. Strickland passes to Nash. And the basket is good. 11 points in the game.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
To the left side wing. Williamson, the pass to Dickow. Williamson, a screen on Nash. Here's Dickow. Still yet to score. From deep three-point land, Strickland grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 5. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Nash can't get it to go. The Bobcats shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. And it's Stevenson missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nash, pass to Bradley. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists tonight.
Beautiful pass by Steve Nash.
To the wing right side. Here's Dickow, defended by Nash. Williamson, the screen. And the dunk by Williamson.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Nash outside.
Charlotte foul. Stevenson.
And the Bobcats making a change here.
3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
Takes it inside. Good D by Williamson. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And you can never have too many threes. That's an impact shot.
Stevenson with it. Devin Harris covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Devin Harris. The Bobcats have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Dallas leading by 7. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Nowitzki outside. Harris against Williamson. 5 on the clock. Here's Nowitzki. And the shot is good. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the night.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
Bobcats trail by 9. Over to the wing. Williamson up top. He's defended by Nowitzki.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Bobcats have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw good from Williamson.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
He hits both from the stripe. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Pass to Delp. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Harris drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. That's good from Harris. Good on both. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Astanahara. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Potapico. Back to Stevenson. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Deshaun Stevenson. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas. The Bobcats shooting 43% from the floor. Williamson outside. On the wing, Stevenson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Harris inside. Working on Williamson. Back to Harris. Back to Nowitzki. Dallas needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Out to Harris. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the trickery of Nowitzki. Super at drawing the D into the air and then earning that foul.
The Mavericks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. They've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And the Bobcats call time here. A different look for Dallas. Rod Colzine's checked in for Wang. Bell comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And it's Nash in for Devin Harris. Pass to Potapenko. Now here's Williamson. 17 points in his last outing. On the wing, Stevenson. Over Nash. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Mavericks leading by 11. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nowitzki, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Nahara, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Franklin for 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Inside, here's Potapico. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Outstanding execution in the pick and roll, capped off by his terrific pass.
Pass to Golzine, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here is Stevenson following the score by Dallas. A fadeaway, and that one drops for him. Stevenson's got 6.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Nash outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Howard's checked in for Charlotte. Leitner comes in for Williamson. Now here's Nash. 12 points for him.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to Nahara. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Leitner. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Good on the bucket.
This is why Leitner can be difficult to guard. I mean, he can and will take these mid-range shots.
Nowitzki outside. Back to Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
You'd love to see it. The dirt dunk. He's not going to jump out of the gym, but he's not afraid to throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Here's Leitner. We saw him with 10 points last game. Stevenson left side. And the rebound goes to Nash. Mavericks leading by 13. Pass to Franklin. Nowitzki with the ball. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Here's Leitner. Here is Nahara. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's Stevenson missing. Dallas has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Now Bell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. Again, the Mavericks score.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Here is Nahara, defended by Bell. Pass to Nahara, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Podkolzin's checked in for Dallas. Harris comes in for Steve Nash. And then for Charlotte, Alexander comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And it's Dickow in for Stevenson. Trains the three-pointer.
Solid look from Dirk. The way he stretches the floor really opens things up for their offense.
Howard with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Alexander, defended by Bell. Bobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I believe the defense saw that coming, but still had no answer.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Pass to Nowitzki. Out to Harris. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Mavericks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
At the line for Dallas, Devin Harris. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Wang, he's checked in for Podkolzin. Cardinal comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Stevenson subbed in for Raja Bell. Williamson is checked in for Charlotte. And Harris drops them both. Bobcats trail by 20. Here's Dickow. Still scoreless. Stolen away. Pass to Cardinal. Harris outside. There's the pick. Right wing. Here is Cardinal. Shot clock at 5. Here's Franklin. Covered by Williamson. And sent back by Howard.
Huge swat from the big fella Howard. An absolute force defensively.
Dante Jones. Tony Duck.
For Charlotte, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Alexander passes to Leitner. And here is Howard. 6 points for him. Now here is Harris. Over to the left wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Wang. And the rebound goes to the Bobcats. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Mr. Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
And so here's Charlotte.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Leitner. He has 5. Alexander uses both hands to slam it down.
And just understanding his role and finding ways to make plays. Great decision there.
Harris passes to Wang, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Bobcats trail by 20. Pass to Leitner. Now Howard. Williamson right side. He's looking for Howard and finds him up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Williamson outside. Pass to Dickow. Back to Williamson. From 6 away. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
Here's Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been his best up there. He's got the confident stroke going today.
Bradley's checked in for Dallas. Franklin comes in for Cardinal. And Harris drops them both. Here's Dickow. He has yet to score. To Williamson. Over Jones. And it's Williamson missing. Mavericks leading by 20. And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Substitution for your Alex. Deshaun Stevenson. Eric Strickland.
23 seconds left in the first half. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Three-pointer, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Dallas with it. Nash outside. Over Alexander. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Charlotte shooting straight 49% from the field. Dickow, the pass to Alexander. And here is Howard, guarded by Bradley. Three from Stevenson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Dickow, defended by Nash. And the rejection by Bradley. Now Nash. Pass to Franklin. Williamson against Stevenson. Here's Nowitzki. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Another bucket. What a game this guy's having. I keep getting him the ball.
Here's Alexander. Stolen by Stevenson. Here's Nash. And it's Dallas with another.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Timeout. The Bobcats call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
A different look for Dallas. Rod Colzine's checked in for Bradley. And it's Jones in for Franklin. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Charlotte moving it around. Williamson kicks to Alexander. Williamson, the screen. To stop the run, just 5 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. Williamson's got 15.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Decided there was no need for a soft finish on that take.
Here's Dickow, still without a basket. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Williamson against Jones. Fires, high post, and that one's good. Laettner. 7 points for Christian Laettner.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Nash with it. He's got 16. Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. There's the triple. Dwight Howard grabs the board. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And I have no doubt Howard is going to be a good offensive rebounder. The only question is how good.
Now here's Nash. Not a lot of room. That doesn't go either for Nowitzki. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Howard. Here's Dickow. And here is Williamson. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Over Howard. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
To the middle, here's Leitner, and that one is stuffed right through.
Just keeping things simple on offense. Leitner capitalizing in close.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Getting ready for Dallas. Franklin's checked in for Nowitzki. Franklin comes in for Jones. Bailey's checked in for Deshaun Stevenson. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Nash. Now here is Harris. 11 points in the game. Pass to Franklin. The 3. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist here tonight. The Bobcats have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Dickow, puts up a deep 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Podkolzin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harris outside. And it's in there. Harris has got 13 points.
Point blank range, that's what you want.
The Bobcats shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Pass to Williamson. On target from 13 feet.
Assisted by Dan Dickow.
And it's Harris with the ball for Dallas. And he converts the layup. He's got 15.
Worked that one inside nicely.
The Bobcats have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Williamson is screen on Harris. Pass to Leitner. Back to Howard. Howard with a screen on Harris. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Harris. He's got 15. Pass to Franklin. From past the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Bobcats shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Williamson outside. Here's Dickow, guarded by Harris. Dickow, the pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Clock at 4. Shot on the wing. Dickow's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Franklin. Scoreless thus far. With the drive. Can't hit from in close.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Dickow. To the inside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Wang, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Charlotte, Eduardo Nahara checked in for Leitner. And Stevenson subbed in for Alexander. Now, here's Stevenson. He's got 6. Williamson is screen on Bell. Here's Stevenson. Charlotte again missing. Dallas with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Wang. count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Dickow. Nothing on the board. Good on the triple.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Cardinal. Here's Strickland. From deep. No good on the shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Nahara. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Bobcats making a switch here. Otapenko's checked in. Here's Strickland. Otapenko with the rebound. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's the screen. To the right side. Here's Dickow, defended by Jones. Dickow's shot is off.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Wang. Chalk up 2 there. Wang's got 7.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with 4 teammates.
Now here's Stevenson. 6 points for him. Again, the miss by the Bobcats. Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Cardinal. Here's Delp. Here's the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, that ball fake looks so real to the defender. He's got that thing mastered.
Tony Delp taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Dickow, guarded by Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Dickow, the pass to Nahara. 6 to shoot. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Podkolzin. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And the shot goes down. He has 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And a missed layup. Bobcats have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Charlotte making the switch here. Pass is checked in, and the Mavericks call time here.
Here we go. Please give it up for your guest.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. .106 left in the third quarter of the game. Stevenson against Harris. There's the pick. Inside. And Potapenko gets it to go. Potapenko's got 8 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Harris. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Out left to the wing. Nahara kicks to Stevenson. It's deflected. Stevenson right side. Dallas calls timeout.
Timeout. Here we go.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The Bobcats making a switch here. Here is Nash. He's got 16.
Charlotte's foul. And second personal foul. Third team foul.
Nowitzki with the screen on Stoudemire. Nowitzki outside. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Dallas out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here is Stevenson. Pass to Nahara. Stevenson against Nash to the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Nash. Nowitzki outside. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the left wing. Pass to Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Potapenko. Guarded by Bradley. And the rejection by Bradley. Franklin's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Bobcats making a change here as well. Bass is checked in. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. That's now 22 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
And the rejection by Bradley. Now here's Bass. He's covered closely. Pass to Potapenko. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Podkolzin comes in for Bradley. And Harris subbed in for Nash. And so he hits both. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Nowitzki outside, launches it. It's rebounded by Stevenson.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here's Stevenson. Potapenko, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And the first one drops.
Two shots.
And so Bell nails both of them. The Bobcats have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Harris. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Potapenko. Here's Bass. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Back to Harris. Down low. Goes back up. Nowitzki with the screen on Bass. Back to Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Stevenson outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Back to Harris. Nowitzki a screen. Lock at 6. Over Stevenson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter.
You know, we know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
And Potapenko gets it to go.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Harris finds Nowitzki. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Nowitzki's got 26 points. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The 3 from Stevenson. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 11 rebounds in the game. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson from about 19 feet. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. The Bobcats have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Bass against Bell. Back to Stevenson. Here is Nahara, defended by Bell. Nahara down low. Makes it off the glass.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Here's Harris. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Out to the right wing. Pass against Bell. Now here's Bass. Defense is right there, and he gets it to go. Here's Harris. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. And here's Bell from the arc. And they recover it. Franklin. Bank shot. No good. The Bobcats have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Back to Stevenson. Pass to Nahara. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Harris dishes to Bell. On the wing, Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he anticipates the contact and gets in good position to get the call. That was just smart, tough basketball.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Wang, he's checked in for Podkolzin. Franklin comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Dante Jones, he's checked in for Franklin. And it's Stevenson in for Raja Bell. Here's Dickow. Pass to Alexander. Williamson with it. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Franklin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dallas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Bradley's checked in for the Mavericks. Nash comes in for Harris.
Steve Nash.
Nash outside. To the paint. Here's Franklin. Can't cash in from close range. Charlotte's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Howard. Here's Leitner. Charlotte moving the ball around. Howard in the post, guarded by Bradley. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. That one drops for him. So it's the Mavericks now. Nash outside. Bradley sets the pick for Nash. Pass to Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Bobcats shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Dickow, the pass to Leitner. And here is Howard. Here's Leitner. 6 on the shot clock. And Howard with the stuff.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That'll be his second foul of the game. Franklin's checked in for Jones.
Number 1, Trent Franklin.
Here's Dickow, defended by Nash. Williamson right side. Pass to Alexander. Here's Dickow. 5 on the clock. Howard kicks to Williamson. Here's Alexander. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Nash right side. Banked in off the glass. Nash has got 20 points.
Hey, we all know Nash can pass, but he can score the ball too, folks, reminding us all of that now.
Pass to Alexander. And there it is for him.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Nash kicks to Franklin. Nash outside. Right wing. The tray. Franklin can't hit. Charlotte's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Dickow. Williamson a screen on Nash. Here's Alexander again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the Mavericks making a change here. Wang's checked in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And in a 2-game season series, you always want to take charge of game 1, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Bobcats.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Harris.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And so it's Dallas with following the score by Charlotte. Now here's Williamson. Dickow, the pass to Williamson. Pass to Leitner. Howard with it. He's guarded by Stevenson. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And here are the Bobcats now. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the second free throw, good. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Nash. He right on him. And Nowitzki slams it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Williamson, rejected by Nowitzki. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.